It's time. Start now. Bench.
Just sit down and be quiet.
Or cut.
Get out!
Okay, we've got 3 for you here with Jane Lynch. Again, Hollywood Game Night back on the air next Thursday, July 11th at 9 Eastern Time. You are a 2-time Emmy Award-winning host of this program.
Yes.
First one, Start, Bench, Cut. Best game show host in the history of television.
Oh. Okay.
Bob Barker, Pat Sajak, Dick Clark. For those
you
scoring
don't
at home.
have my favorite up there.
Okay, you want to go off the board here?
I'm probably going to go off the board, but I'll wait.
To use that, by the way, that is a Joker's Wild phrase right there.
Is
That's
it?
a game show phrase. If you want to go off the board.
I'm going to go off the board. Okay.
Okay, but for the moment.
Bob Barker, Start, Pat Sajak, Bench, and Dick Clark, Cut.
Wow.
I didn't think he was a great game show host.
No kidding.
And then I would have, I'd
So
go
what
off
was your
the
rest?
board,
Yes,
Gene Rayburn.
Gene.
Oh.
Yeah.
Match Game.
Match Game, which was one of my favorite things in the world to watch. With Charles Nelson Riley and Brett Summers. What else did she do other than get drunk on that game show?
By the way, very well done. I will geek out with you on this.
Yeah.
I will geek out with you on this because I'm a game show freak.
Are you?
I am.
Cool.
Oh gosh, yeah. Again, I'm revealing so
Yeah,
much.
really, I love Rich Eisen, and I love all that he's opened us up to in terms of what goes on in that head of his.
Thank you very much.
Sure.
Put on
Jane
this
Lynch.
world to
Reveal
give away
more.
cash and
Thank you.
prizes.
So no, I'm going to geek out here. I don't care.
Yeah.
What's the name of the show in the mug, right?
Absolutely.
Please, it's the show. So on the top, it would always used to be just like celebrity fill in the blank. That was like an omnibus spot on the top of
behind
the
them all.
match game, right?
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
Like on occasion, Tom Bosley might be there on one day, or the guy who played the guy who was in charge of Charlie's Angels. I forget his name right now. He used to be up there as well back in the 70s.
He played Bosley.
Bosley.
David Doyle.
David Doyle, great pull right there, and a great imitation as well.
Oh, thank you.
And then it would be Brett Summers and Charles Nelson Riley finishing up
and
the top.
Richard Dawson.
Richard Dawson would be on the bottom.
And they hated him, by the way.
Are you serious?
They despised him. And they were so happy when he went to do Family Feud. They really
He couldn't get rid of Richard Dawson
No, he
fast
wore
enough?
sunglasses the last 3 seasons because they all hated each other.
Was he still kissing people?
I'm sure.
Because that was weird.
He's not around anymore.
Richard Dawson was...
Did he pass?
Oh, yes, he did.
Yeah.
And by the way, he also, his best game show hosting wasn't Family Feud.
on a movie.
It was The Running Man.
Yeah.
If you remember The Running Man with Arnold. You never saw that with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
You are geeking out for sure.
My
No,
gosh.
I don't.
Well, I'm not done yet because Betty White always used to be in the middle of the bottom. And then Fannie Flagg would be...
Oh, Fannie Flagg. Oh, my God.
I mean,
Yes.
Excellent.
So Gene Rayburn's your choice.
Yeah,
he had
was
that
great.
long microphone.
Yeah, the long microphone, and he was funny himself, and he really knew how to set those guys up and let them. He really knew how to allow the game to just explode into fun, and then come in and enforce the rules. And I try to do that myself on Hollywood Game Night.
Okay, that's very Rayburn-esque right there. But Bob Barker is the winner.
Oh, he's the winner, and what a great man he was too, animal lover, and.
I met him once.
Oh, did you?
Yes, again,
Yeah.
sharing.
Yeah,
He's still with
please
us.
do.
He's
Tell-
still with
tell
us.
me
Bob
more.
Barker, yeah. So I met him once.
Oh, he's still with us.
Oh,
yeah.
God bless him.
him.
Yeah, yes, he could give away cash and prizes today if he
And
so
he was
chose.
so kind and gentle.
So I went up to him at this event for dog rescue, where he was getting an award. My wife and I are big dog rescue
I know, we
nuts.
share a vet.
We have the same
share a
vet,
vet, yeah.
Dr. Mahaney. God
Yes.
bless him too.
Bless Dr. Mahaney.
Yes.
we're blessing everyone today.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to balance the void that I have in my life with James Dolan, Nick's owner. Okay? It's okay. Just bear with me. That's all I'm asking.
We're bearing.
Where was it? Oh, yeah. So here I am with Bob Barker, and I went up to him, and I said to him, Bob, we've never met before. And sometimes I roll the dice. Maybe he's a sports fan. He does know me. He had no idea who the hell I was. But I went up to him, and I told him I'm the host of the NFL Network, which I just started doing. And I told him about how I get to speak to so many different people from different walks of life, Hall of Famers, rookies, kids from the city, kids from rural areas. And the way that he welcomes people to Contestants Row. Yeah. I told him that I learned from him on how to talk to people and how to treat everyone the same way. And I just want to say thank you, Bob Barker. He pauses and he looks at me and he says, "Do you want to hug it out?"
He did. That's so great.
And I'm like, yes. As a matter of fact, I do.
Yes.
And I hugged it out with Bob Barker.
Bob Barker. He said, "Hug it out."
He's
an Entourage fan.
Quote, unquote. Do you want to hug it out?
What a great guy.
All right, next one for Start Bench Cut. We went down a little bit of a Bob Barker
Yeah, we
wormhole
did,
as well.
and as well we should.
Okay. Next one for Jane Lynch here. Which former co-star would make a great celebrity player on Hollywood Game Night?
Okay.
Okay. Christopher Guest from Best in Show, Steve Carell from 40-Year-Old Virgin, or Will Ferrell from Talladega Nights.
None of those guys would be on my show, number one.
All of them, right? None of them? Or
None of them. None
Okay.
of them
So,
would.
but you must start, you must bench, you must cut.
Okay, well, I would cut Christopher Guest for his own good because he would be praying for me to cut him. Chris is cut.
He would want no part of it.
You're right. And I both Steve and Will, I would start. Do I have to do?
You could, yeah.
Okay, no,
I
okay.
mean-
I'm gonna bench Steve, and I'm gonna cut, and he'd probably thank me too.
Okay.
And I'm
Then
going
you
to
can
start Will.
Feller.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Will
Because he'll
Ferrell.
just come out in like
Oh, he'll
shorts
have-
or whatever.
Absolutely. He'd have a blast. In fact, he's the type of guy that maybe, even though he's a huge movie star, he might do my show. Maybe.
Okay, there you go. Will Ferrell, start
Yeah,
that one.
there you go.
Next one, last one here for Jane Lynch. Which role was the biggest stretch for you to play?
Oh, okay.
Start, bench, cut.
Okay.
Here are the three choices. Sue Sylvester in Glee is a PE teacher. Research Dr. Kathy Wallen from The Fugitive.
Yeah.
Or FBI agent Russo in Collateral Damage with the aforementioned Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes. Now, are you saying that this is the hardest or the hardest?
Biggest
so maybe just
stretch.
biggest
stretch for you to play.
Biggest stretch.
Start, bench, cut. So start would be the
okay.
biggest stretch. Cut would be the easiest.
Oh, okay.
Last leg
Okay.
of
Sue
stretch.
Sylvester cut was easy.
Okay.
Kathy Walland bench.
Okay.
Agent Russo, because I had my neck broken in that thing. That would probably be start. That was the hardest to do. And also, you had to believe that I had my neck broken by a woman who was about 5'2", 97 pounds.
Who was that? Do we remember?
She was his co-star in this, and I don't think
Who was the co-star?
She was Italian actress.
Was it a Maria? Was it a,
Checking.
Could it be Maria Conchita Alonso? Could it be who
This
is
is a
it?
2000,
I don't know. Do you know what the problem with that
2002
movie
film.
is?
Yeah.
It came out right after 9/11, and it was about terrorism.
That's
so
no
it had to be shelved. basically.
Francesca Neri.
There we go. Yeah, Italian
So
actress.
So it's very believable then that you made it believable
Yeah,
in that
well, thank
regard.
you so much. Yeah, because there's no way that I was like supposed to be an FBI trained person, and I allowed this little girl to jump on me and break my neck.
Right.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.